This year, over 600,000 students applied to get into university in South Africa, but less than 20% are actually going to get admitted. And even those who get in still don't have a guaranteed job afterwards. I got a degree, but I've never used it. And most of the money that I've made has come from things that I taught myself. And today I run a 6-figure digital marketing agency called JD Creations with a growing team. We need skilled people in our industry. If you didn't get into university, I want you to know that you are not a failure. The world has changed and you don't need a degree to build a career. In this episode, I'm going to break down the steps that helped me make money online and how I got started so that you can follow the same footsteps even if you don't have a degree. So way back in the day, I used to DJ at school for different birthday parties, etc. And that was the first skill that actually helped me make money. I didn't just do it because I wanted to be a big DJ. I did it because I had no other way to go out with my friends. Money was tight at home and my friends would always be wanting to go out and I was never able to go with them because we just didn't have any money at home. So this forced me to change my mindset. It showed me that I need to develop a skill, and with the development of that skill, I can then find opportunity and turn that into money. So eventually I was able to actually use that money to go out with my friends and also just spend it on, extra pocket money stuff, as you do as a kid. So how can you apply this today? I think the first step for you really is to identify what you're good at, or if you're not good at it yet, maybe something that you're interested in. There is such a big world out there and a lot of people are needing certain services to fulfill needs that they have. If you are able to figure out what keeps someone up at night and you help them solve that problem so that they can get some rest at night, they'll be willing to pay you for that. And if you don't have a skill just yet, start learning today. I'm going to teach you how you can get started in a moment. But the biggest mistake that people make is waiting for permission. You do not need permission to start learning, and you definitely do not need permission to start earning. So let's talk about how you can get started. So one of the things that helped me get a lot of clients was through content creation. You don't necessarily have to be the best at something to make money from it. But if you show up consistently, that can make the biggest difference. Because if you show up consistently, you'll keep getting better and better and better, and your success will become a function of time. So how exactly did I get my first clients? Well, with the work that I do today, or most of the work I do today, was completely self-taught. I learned a lot through YouTube. I also had a friend who was doing a photography course at school, and I used to go to his house every day after school, and he used to teach me all of the stuff that he was learning. So even though I wasn't able to go to that course by myself, I was able to learn a lot from my friend who was. So who you surround yourself with is super important. When it comes to the first clients that I got, a lot of them were matric dances, graduation shoots, and small events that happened here and there. And the way that I got them was literally by consistently sharing my work online. Every shoot that I did, I spent so much time learning how to edit, whether it be video or photos, and I just consistently put that work out there for the world to see. And over time, I managed to grow an audience online, and they were seeing and consuming my work and sharing it, which helped increase the reach that I was able to get online. And through that consistency, it led me to working with brands like Mini Cooper, Daniel Wellington, and Zara. And even when I finished university and I decided to go and do this full-time, one of our first clients was Lasher Tools, which was a major client to get as they are the largest tool manufacturer in South Africa. The way that I was able to get that opportunity was the guy who was running the business at the time was seeing the work that we were putting out and then reached out to see how we could work together. So if I wasn't putting work out, I wouldn't be where I am today. So that work that you're sitting on, that you recorded, that you haven't put it out today. Even if it's not perfect, it doesn't matter. The fact that people can just see that you're busy, they can see what you're doing is going to grab attention, and that can turn into opportunities. So, action plan. Learn for free. YouTube is your university and it is free. Number two, start with friends and small businesses to build your experience. There's so many different forms of value that is outside of money. If you can gain experience, if you can gain an opportunity to learn, if you can gain an opportunity to be in a certain space where you meet certain people, that can count as value. You don't necessarily have to do everything for money. So find other opportunities beside making money and leverage those to get to the point where you can make money. And number three, post your work consistently. Even if it's not perfect, just put it out there. People don't necessarily hire the best. They hire people that are the most visible. So if you're not putting your work out there, no one will even know that you exist or know what it is that you're doing. So put it out there. Don't sit on your work, please. Now, so step number three is how to monetize your social media management, right? Every business today needs social media and an online presence, but most of them just don't know how to use it properly. And that's where you can come in. One of the benefits that we have of being young people is that we grew up with social media, so we know it from back to front. Most people who are running successful businesses today come from a more mature generation and they don't know how social media and the online world works. That's where you can come in. So, if you understand how to post content strategically and engage with an audience, you have a marketable skill. Businesses do not need people who can just grow their social media, but can also drive sales. So if you're able to translate attention online into making money, people will be willing to pay you for that. So the way that I started was I didn't even realize that I was developing the skill at the time, but the discipline that I had in posting my content when I was studying at university became invaluable to our business. And the reason why is because that skill of learning when to post, how to schedule posts, how to create a calendar, all of that stuff is valuable to businesses, and businesses pay us to do that today. I turned that into a service and then started helping people with brands online. And through that, even though I don't really enjoy the social media management side of things, I'm now able to hire people to do it and teach them the skills that I learned so that they can handle it now. So I don't need to be too involved in that side of it anymore. And most of all, the people, and the crazy part is most of the people that I've hired to do these jobs don't actually have formal qualifications. I just taught them what I learned and they've also learned stuff online for free. So how are you going to get started today? The first step you can take is to offer to manage a friend or a small business's social media page, and that way you can gain experience to see what works and what doesn't work. Number two, you can use your own social media as a proof of skill. So if you're able to build a following online, that shows that you are capable of creating content that can be reaching people. And if you can further monetize that content, other businesses will pay that to do that for them as well. Once you be able to do that, that brings to the third step, which is offering affordable services to get your first paid clients. And through that, if you know how to create content and post it consistently, you already have a skill that businesses will actually pay for. Now, step number 4. If you have a laptop and internet, you can make money building websites. And today, it is easier than ever because we have access to AI. All that it requires is for you to have a laptop and internet. You don't need crazy expensive equipment, which means that the barrier to entry is super, super low. AI makes it so much easier. Like if you don't have proper English or coding expertise, you can literally go onto AI to write out all the copy for your website. You can go on AI and get all the coding that you need to create HTML applications or various different elements that you might need for the website. All you need to do is to know how to structure information properly, and you can learn that stuff online. Whether you are going onto free coding camps, if you're going to go onto YouTube, or if you're going to go onto Udemy, there's so many affordable or free options out there to learn these skills. And you can start building your own websites for your own business just to practice. Once you're able to build your own website, you can then start offering affordable websites to other small businesses and make money from that. So if you can build websites, you can build a business. So this is what you're gonna do to get started today. Pick a skill, whether it be DJing, whether it be content creation, whether it be social media or website development. Pick something that you're interested in or that you're good at. And then number two, learn how to do that skill for free. You can master it by going onto YouTube, finding online courses, or even finding a mentor who is able to share that information with you. Number three, start small. Offer services to friends and small businesses, even if sometimes it's for free or for very affordable prices. That's going to get your foot in the door. It's going to help you gain a lot of experience in terms of how to work with clients and how to create services that are valuable to businesses. Number four, use social media as your portfolio. Post your work regularly. If you can stay consistent, opportunities will come to you just as long as you keep showing up. You literally do not need a degree or a fancy setup. All you need to do is to start. So that's that. I hope that this video was able to give you some sort of value. I hope that you learned something new. There's so much that we can get into with all these different steps and intricacies. And this year, you're going to be seeing a lot more educational content on this channel. So let me know what you thought about it down below in the comments. If there's anything else you'd like for me to cover, specific questions that you might have, comment them down below. Also, share with a friend. One of the best ways to keep consistent is to have friends around you that are also consistent. So get them on board. If they're going to be doing the work, it's going to make it easier for you to do the work, and you guys can work together to make sure you hold each other accountable. So share this with a friend. And yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, join the community. Scan the QR code over here. We're going to be posting opportunities regularly within our business. We're also looking for people to help out on certain projects. So we post all our opportunities there. We also have other people in our network that are also looking for people in this space. Like I said, guys, there's so many opportunities in this space. The only problem is that people need to be able to fulfill the need. So as long as you work hard, stay consistent, you join the group, get those opportunities coming your way, you're going to be able to make a career out of this opportunity if it's the direction that you want to go. And yeah, that's that. Welcome back to the Creatrepreneur channel. Let's keep it cooking. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, cheers.